Welcome. I'm David Jackson, Director of Safe Operations here at Naes. This video is an overview of the Naes Safe program, the Naes Safety Management System, along with its principles and 10 core elements that, when implemented on a job site, are highly effective at reducing error, eliminating hazards and at-risk behavior, and preventing injuries. Finally, we'll also explain your role at keeping the job site Naes safe. So what is Naes safe? It means an intolerance to injuries and unwanted events and deficiencies. Now that doesn't mean that we're angry with people that are injured or have unwanted events, but it means we seek to understand where our systems failed to protect. It's also not about compliance. We are safe because we are hazard elimination focused. We also know evaluate risk and that there is a safe way to do every job. Naes Safe also means that our employees are empowered with stop work responsibility and empowered in the safety program, and they are accountable to act on it. And finally, what it means is that safety is a 24/7 mission. It's not a light switch on a wall where you turn safety on when you come to work and turn your safety mindset off when you head for home. Safety is something we should be sharing, not only at work, but at home with our family and friends. Naes Safe is a bold new commitment to safety. And our motto is, you're not just safe, you're Naes safe. At the top of the Naes Safety Management System pyramid is the word policy. This stands for Naes's safety policy, which defines our first core value. What it defines is that our safety policy covers employees, contractors, and visitors to our job site and provides them with a health and safety workplace. It also goes on to say that the only acceptable goal in our safety program is 0 incidents and injuries in all of our operations. It also empowers all employees and contractors with stop work responsibility at our job sites. And finally, it will continue to emphasize that every employee is responsible for his and her safety, the safety of their fellow coworkers, and to the public. The Naes safety policy is then translated into 6 guiding principles. The 6 guiding principles should drive your decision making. The first one is management is responsible and accountable to the protection of workers, clients, the public, and the environment. Management will always be held accountable. Number 2 is employee commitment and involvement are essential in our safety culture. In order to accomplish principle number 1, employees must be engaged in the safety program and assist management in achieving the goal. Number 3, all injuries and illnesses are preventable. We must believe this. When any injury occurs on a job site, there was somebody on that job site, including the employee themselves, that could have made a different decision and prevented that injury. Number 4, working safely is a condition of employment. We will give you the time, the education, training, and the materials to do your job safely. It's your responsibility to take all that information and perform the work safely. At the end of the day, if you choose not to follow safety rules, you can work, you just can't work here. Number 5, all employees have the right and responsibility to stop unsafe work. That includes the work they are planning and performing, work that they see of contractors, and even work outside the boundaries of the facility. Naes empowers you with that stop work responsibility and expects you to use it. And the final 6th guiding principle is we are a learning organization. So safety lessons learned and best practices are captured and shared throughout the organization. The best way to learn and prevent injuries is by learning from someone else's event. That's why we share that knowledge across the Naes fleet. So in our safety management system, we've explained that policy gets translated into 6 guiding principles. Those 6 guiding principles again gets translated into standards, which is our health and safety manual. And then it comes right down to your job site, where you write plans and procedures consistent with those standards. The Naes safety management system umbrellas all Naes work being performed, whether that work is performed in the office environment or with a third-party client by an engineer at their facility, or in fieldwork execution, such as power plant operations or construction sites. Our first core element is management leadership and accountability. Management commitment to safety must be visible and demonstrated often on the job site. Especially the plant manager, as the safety champion, needs to make safety visible and a priority and promote a positive safety culture. He must lead by example. He must be included in the training activities on the job site. And more importantly, he needs to empower his workforce with stop work responsibility and create a climate where they can come to him with concerns or safety suggestions to improve the work site. He must lead by example, and he must allow employees the time to accomplish their safety activities or be involved in safety committees. At the end of the day, management will always be held accountable for the safety performance of the job site because they own the time, the materials, the resources, and the people to get the job done and get it done safely. Core element number 2 is employee engagement. As important as core element number 1, our management commitment, employee participation is essential to achieve our safety culture. Employees must have involvement in the safety process through performing safety-related activities, developing job hazard analysis, writing procedures, correcting procedures, and doing observations in the workplace. All of these get an employee to be involved and start participating in safety, understanding all about hazard recognition and controlling hazards in the workplace. And eventually, employees move from participation to actually ownership of safety and the safety process. At that point, safety becomes a source of pride and commitment at the job site, something employees protect, and they introduce contractors and visitors to the job site and are proud of their safety program and work hard to protect it. That's the type of culture that we want under the Naes Safe program. Core element number 3 is pre-work planning. Safety is planned into the job. During work scope development, we analyze hazards and safety requirements, analyze them, and ensure that controls are in place so work is conducted safely. Naes uses work permits, job hazard analysis, and a level of work instruction in order to accomplish the task. That's to ensure that safety has been planned into the work that we do. We use walkdowns, job hazard analysis, and work instructions to ensure safe work performance. The fourth core element is safety orientation and training, and it applies equally to employees and to contractors. A good safety orientation sets the stage for the remainder of an employee's career or a contractor's time on our job site. It should set the rules and expectations for safety, speak to our guiding principles, and teach them how to work safely on our job sites. Safety training is continuous throughout the employee's career. It may be being trained annually on the safety manual procedures, being trained on a new job hazard analysis, conduction of a pre-job briefing. All of these play a role in improving the employee's knowledge and ability to recognize hazards in the workplace and to control them. Core element number 5 is fitness for duty. In order to provide a safe workplace, employees must be able to perform the essential job functions of the task. For that reason, Naes installs a fitness for duty program to provide reasonable assurances that employees are trustworthy, able to perform their task in a reliable manner, and are not under the influence of a controlled substance, whether that be legal or illegal. But in safety, it has a broader meaning too. It's about being mentally and physically capable of performing the job safely. It could be promoting and adopting a healthy lifestyle. or learning about human error and human error prevention techniques that combat fatigue, complacency, and distractions in the workplace. The sixth core element is reward and recognition. A reward and recognition program should be simple, immediate, and reinforce the behaviors or activities you wish to accomplish in the workplace. Some tips to a good reward and recognition program is: 1, that all employees should be eligible. 2, it needs to define the activities or behaviors you are seeking in the workplace. Number 3, when employees achieve those activities or those behaviors, they should be awarded. And number 4, that reward should be given as close to the activity as possible. And finally, if you really want an effective reward and recognition program at your job site, turn it over to your workforce safety committee. They'll know what to do that'll help inspire the employees to be safe. Core element number 7 is incident reporting and investigation. A reporting culture exists when employees feel comfortable in reporting to their management minor injuries and illnesses or events in the workplace. It is the responsibility of management to establish that climate where employees feel free to report. We want you to report near misses, injuries, even first aids, and equipment damage. We look at those as free opportunities to correct conditions in our procedures or our safety program in order to prevent serious injuries. Should a serious injury result, we will investigate, and we have a root cause analysis process to determine if there were physical unsafe conditions or whether there were at-risk behaviors that we need to correct in the workplace. Core element number 8 is contractor safety management. Contractor safety performance is monitored on the workplace to ensure only contractors that share our value for safety are working in task. It's simply like implementing the Naes safe management system. It starts with pre-qualification of those contractors, gives us an opportunity to look at their safety program and plans, and then it goes through a thorough orientation, a contractor orientation of the job site. And then we authorize their work through the safe work permit process. Then at the same time, we go out in the workplace, we inspect and ensure that they are performing their work in a reliable and safe manner, and that the housekeeping is maintained in the workplace. Then finally, we document. You have to document because you only want the contractors returning to your job site that share our Naes safe value. Core element number 9 is safety monitoring through leading indicators. Worksite analysis is performed routinely to monitor work and to evaluate work performance. It may take the form of job walkdowns. It also may be monitoring the work environment for high noise levels, lighting, vibration, chemical exposure. Another form of monitoring would be medical monitoring. We do annual audiograms on employees or qualify them to wear respiratory protection. But Naes has 3 leading indicators that we ask to be performed on all job sites, because we know if these are in place that we are finding and recognizing hazards and controlling them in the workplace. The first one is safety housekeeping inspections, looking around the area on a weekly basis to ensure housekeeping is maintained and equipment is in good condition. The second one is employee safety observations. Each employee on a monthly basis performing an observation of one of their peers or a contractor in the workplace in order to look for PPE being worn properly and safe work behaviors, and that the job is going off as expected. And then the final one is training. And training is more than just a check in the box activity. We're also looking for people implementing and demonstrating that they implement the knowledge that they've learned in their safety training. Core element number 10 is continuous improvement through safety improvement plans. Safety excellence is really never achieved, and it's always about continuous improvement. So annually, sites will develop a safety improvement plan. They'll write the goals and objectives and put them on a schedule And those will be things that will improve safety at your job site. It's up to management then to remove the barriers and provide the resources to make your safety goals happen. At Naes, we don't do annual goals and objectives from the top down. We actually inspire it from the bottom up. So when you're improving and every job site's improving across the Naes family, then Naes reaps the benefits of improved safety performance overall. So now we have an understanding of what it means to be Naes safe. We've reviewed the Naes safety management system along with its 6 guiding principles and 10 core elements that must be implemented on all Naes job sites. We've taken the time to take our core value and translate it into procedures and safe work practices, so safety is integral to the work process. The final element in Naes Safe is you. We expect you to have a safe and rewarding career here at Naes. Learn all you can. Follow the safety rules and your procedures. But just as importantly, get involved. Be part of the safety program. So at some point you begin to own safety and it becomes a source of pride and commitment and something that you protect. And then slowly, over time, you'll find out you're not just safe, you're Naes safe. As you continue your journey of continuous improvement in the Naes Safe program, we at Naes have partnered with Duval Safety to bring to you a great message called Safe for the Right Reasons. Dale Lisinski will take you through a journey of safety in your personal lives and leave you with a powerful message of 4 people in your life that count on you to work safe each and every day. We have incorporated this message into the Naes Safe program, and we call it being Naes Safe for the right reasons.